I'm Yuri.
I'm Jakub.
And we're going for a drive. 2018 Honda Clarity.
Touring.
Where are we?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Why?
To drive this car.
Because?
It's brand new.
Awesome. What makes the Honda Clarity special?
The plug.
Okay, so it's a plug-in hybrid.
This is a plug-in hybrid.
And most importantly, it's got the rear wheel tire cover.
Yes.
Which means it's super aerodynamic.
That's right. And a bit ugly.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
it's
a bit
definitely
ugly.
a bit ugly.
It has very good angles,
Yes, it does.
but it's also a bit ugly.
Yes. The front looks good. The front 3/4 looks good. The back, not so much. And the back 3/4 not so much. This is a plug-in hybrid, which is different than a regular hybrid. So you can actually drive on full electric.
But you can't control when it's electric in this car.
You sort of can, but not really.
Only with the gas pedal.
Yes. The all-electric range is 76 kilometers.
How many miles?
47. Quick maths. The total range is 547 kilometers or 340 miles.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's better than most of its competition for
for sure.
plug-in hybrids.
Plus, it's like the biggest one. You can't get a big car like this.
Yes, so what they say is no compromises.
Yes.
Apparently you can fit 5 fully grown adults in the car.
Should we test it?
Yes.
With Honda reps?
Yes.
So this car charges itself when you're driving. It has regen braking, but you can also plug it in with the 240 volt outlet.
So that's a level 2 charger.
Yes, and it takes 2.5 hours, which is pretty good.
How long does it take to charge if you plug it into your normal power?
I don't know, actually.
12 hours.
Really?
Yes.
That's not bad.
Yeah, like overnight, plug it and you're good to go to work the next day.
76 kilometers.
Yes.
That's good.
There's a lot more stuff with driving this car I want to talk about, but first I want to talk about a couple of gimmicky little things that I really, really like.
There's some awesome stuff in this.
First things first,
Cell phone holder.
in the back seats,
Coolest thing ever.
yeah. Like,
That's so smart.
Has anyone done that?
No.
But there's no USB power back here.
Yeah.
There's like a cigarette lighter power, but then you
Exactly.
got to get an adapter, like just include
Just
it.
USBs. Come on, guys. But the holder's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
brilliant.
I guess if you had it plugged in, you couldn't put it in there anyways.
You
'cause
could put
the
it
string.
upside down.
Oh, yeah. Next, these cup holders.
Amazing.
They've got a little flap that comes down,
Yep.
so you can put smaller cups in as well as larger cups.
We believe it will fit a small Tim Hortons coffee and a large.
We don't have any Tim Hortons out in Arizona for some reason, so we can't test it out.
Yeah, sorry guys, but it should fit.
Probably one of the more interesting things is the rear view mirror pass-through
Yeah. You see that panel back there?
between the two headrests.
You can actually see a glass panel through there and through the trunk.
Yeah, out the back.
Yeah, so when you open it, you can actually see a person through there.
Yeah,
Pretty weird.
and if you put someone in the trunk, you can keep an eye on them too.
Exactly.
And I also want to mention this tablet holder double tray thing
iPads.
is very nice.
Yeah, it is. I really like this interior overall.
Yes, and we've got the beige version.
Yes, we've got leather because this is the touring model. Everything's eco-friendly in here. This is all recycled materials. I believe it's made from like sugarcane and stuff like that. Even the visors.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Visor test. 3, 2, 1. Of course they got it. Good job,
Perfect.
Honda. Everybody probably wants to know horsepower for this hybrid.
I don't think they do, but tell us anyways.
I will. 181 on battery power only, but 212 with the battery and the gas engine combined.
So we can just call it adequate.
The coolest part though is that it has 2 motors and the motor acts as the transmission. There's no transmission in this car.
Yeah, I don't fully understand what's going on.
The motor is the transmission.
Yes, no, I know what you're saying. I don't fully understand how it works, but I think that's cool.
There's 1 speed in this car technically.
But it doesn't feel like that. It feels...
It feels like a CVT, like it feels like there's nothing happening. It's just you go. That's it. It's just a go pedal. There's no downshifting, there's no upshifting, but we do have paddles.
Yes, so they are Regen paddles.
Yes.
We've got 4 levels of Regen. The highest level of Regen will not throw up your brake lights. It's not that strong.
Exactly. Yuri, tell us about the modes.
Okay, we've got Econ, Sport, and HV. So Econ keeps it nice and chill. You drive around, mostly electric. You put the pedal down pretty hard, it won't blast into the power range.
Yes.
It's very nice. However, you can get into the power range if you click your foot all the way down and hit that kick button.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Kick down.
Kick down button.
Yes.
Next we have Sport mode. So it'll just go as fast as it can, use the electric motor and the gas motor,
Most
whatever
of
it
the
feels
gas.
like. Yeah.
Yes.
It won't take it easy on the gas motor.
No, and it's a lot more sensitive in the throttle. I hate that mode, by the way.
Sport mode?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go.
I want like a super EV mode.
First of all, they shouldn't even call it the Sport mode.
Exactly.
They should call it not Econ mode.
Exactly.
So HEV mode is for when you're taking the highway and it's less economical to use electric, so you want to use more gas instead.
Which charges your battery.
When you hold it, it goes like full charge that battery mode.
Yes, up to 60%.
Yeah, because the last bit needs to be plugged in to fully charge up.
You can actually drive this car up to 160 kilometers in full electric if you're easy on the pedal.
Yeah.
We can't test that out because that's illegal, but we were told that you can.
I mean, with the gauges in the center, you can really tell when it's an electric mode.
Yeah, that green EV logo.
Yes, but also in the other submenus when you slide across.
Yes.
You can see where the power is going, and it's very easy to stay in electric when you want to stay in electric.
It's really easy.
There's no like electric only switch, but you pretty much stay in electric when you want to stay in electric.
Exactly.
It's not an RPM gauge, it's a power meter. We've got blue for chillin'.
And then we have the green charge.
For regen.
Exactly.
But you can't get full regen from the paddles only. If you add some brake and some paddles, then you can get to the full regen charge.
Maximum regen.
But you don't really need to think about any of that because the Clarity takes care of all that for you.
Exactly.
It's a very easygoing plug-in hybrid.
Yeah. If you don't want to think about any of that stuff, you don't have to. You just drive it, and it'll mostly be in electric, which is pretty cool.
So we're coming up to some twisty roads, which I know you like. Should we pull over, look at some outside stuff, and then you can have at her?
Yes, I got some stuff to point out. This. You like it?
I love it.
I hate it.
What?
Yeah. I get it, so I kind of like it, but I also hate it.
If anything, I think it needs more wheel cover.
Exactly. They didn't commit. So if they committed, and they just went down about here, like the Insight, that would be kind of cool. But it's also really ugly, so I get why they did it. It's like a half commit. This is why they had to do it. The first sedan that has this. It's an air curtain. Air actually comes in through here. There's a hole, and it comes out right here, and it skips around the wheel. Aluminum, plastic.
That's a hubcap?
This part is plastic, and you can actually remove it. But it's there for aero.
You think you could paint those a cool color?
Yeah, carbon fiber,
maybe,
plastic.
Maybe do a hubcap delete. I can tell you what I don't like, but we're gonna start with what I really like. These daytime running lights are so good. I know we say so good a lot, but these are like 10 out of 10, the best daytime running lights.
Fully agree.
These are okay too.
2 vents. One right here takes air in and channels it away around the wheel so you can get better fuel mileage. This one is a cooler for the motors. Pretty damn cool.
Electric motor.
That's right. That vent does not have a vent. It's just a fake plastic cover. It's functional on this side, not functional on the other side.
Jacob,
Yeah?
guess what my favorite angle of this car is?
The one you're standing at?
Almost. It's this one right here.
Yeah, I agree.
That looks wicked.
It does.
You wanna know what my least favorite angle of the car is?
The back?
I hate the back of this car.
Yeah.
I feel like the car kind of falls apart here.
That's the aero part.
Yeah, but like, maybe if it was like longer hatch, I pretty much want it to be the Insight.
What about those fake plastic vents on this one?
I'm okay with it, that's styling. If it was blank, it would look weird. Let it happen.
Hey Yuri, taillights.
Lobster claws.
Yes.
I don't like the back end.
The taillights are huge. The actual light is small. You see what I mean?
I do see what you mean. It kind of looks like a cross door from behind.
It does. It actually does. Honda sensing. This is actually Honda sensing right here. On the Accord, there's a gigantic sensor. Don't need it because it's integrated. Looks great, just like the Acura is actually.
That's kind of nice how they integrated it into the logos now.
Yeah, I love it.
Like it makes the emblems a lot bigger. People complained about the big Acura one.
I didn't, I love it.
But it's cool, nice glossy looking logo.
Yeah, this chrome, not really feeling it. Need a sport.
Hey, should we go drive around the rest of this beautiful Arizona?
Yeah, I want to drive now. Suspension, it's really good, it's really comfortable. We have multi-link rear suspension, so it actually handles quite decently for a plug-in hybrid.
It handles surprisingly well.
But it doesn't matter because it's really comfortable and it's really quiet in here.
It is, especially in electric only mode, like so quiet.
On the highway without any music, it's just dead silent. It's really nice.
Speaking of dead silent, this thing has one of the creepiest EV rolling noises. It sounds like someone put their hand down on like the creepiest notes on a piano. It's like
We've been getting really good gas mileage, like really good.
gas electric mileage.
Yes, which is, we've been averaging around like 2.1 liters per 100 kilometers, which is like over 100 miles per gallon. It's insane. It's actually insane. I don't like hybrids, like regular hybrids. It's just not cool enough. But the plug-in hybrid, the fact that you can possibly drive without paying any gas is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But I still rather go full electric.
Obviously. But Honda doesn't see electric as the future. They see hydrogen as the future.
Yes, so this is their introduction into the electric market.
Without fully committing. But they do have a fully committed electric only for the US market, and they have a hydrogen one only in California.
So they're waiting.
Yeah.
This is like keep people happy until what they want to happen happens.
Until full hydrogen. And hydrogen makes sense because it's really close to gas, but there's no emissions. The only emissions is water. That's the only thing that comes out of the exhaust. And it's not really an exhaust, but it kind of is.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is a transitionary car for Honda.
We also get Honda Sensing, which works really well in this car.
The lane keep assist?
Incredible.
It's very good. It actually lets you not use your hands on the steering wheel for way longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. And it doesn't bounce you around like other cars do. It just keeps you in the middle of the lane.
It's not
really
the best,
good.
but it's really good.
Exactly. And we have adaptive cruise and a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah. And you know what else we have in this car?
What?
The Honda Civic Infotainment. You know what that means?
No volume
knob.
No tuning knob.
Like why? I want the Accord infotainment in every Honda ever.
Come on, Honda, make it happen.
Come on, everybody, work together. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's good. It's not great.
It has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay.
Which is great.
Great.
Exactly.
And it's got an EV menu in there, but it's kind of buried. No quick button to it.
I found it easy to get to.
I didn't like it. Too many tippy taps.
But it's tippy taps?
Yeah, it's when you tap too many times.
Okay. I do like it though because it tells you exactly where the power is being distributed, but you also see it in your gauge cluster too because you have a bunch of different custom gauge cluster things.
But this infotainment, which does look like it's a tablet just mounted onto this suede.
Suede and wood.
Suede and wood looks nice in here.
It does, but I'm not sure how I feel about having suede on the dash. It looks weird.
Yeah, and like if the suede get damaged in the rain, what happens when you open your door? Because it's on the door panels too.
What happens if you sneeze on it?
Yeah, spill coffee.
Boogers.
But think about it. You're getting suede in this car
it's
and
like,
wood, and the rebates on this car in Ontario at least.
The 14 grand, you get the full rebate because it says a big battery.
So you're not even paying that much. You're paying like 30 grand with the rebate.
Yes, because this is $44,000 just under for the touring, and then $40,000 for the base. And the base is pretty loaded anyways.
But it doesn't have Sirius satellite radio.
The base doesn't.
Yeah.
The $44,000 touring does.
Yes.
Which we're in.
Yeah. But it's weird. Why wouldn't...
Because the touring also gets navigation, so then it has satellite navigation, so you get satellite radio.
Like everything has satellite radio.
Ah, whatever, man.
Like the Kia Rio.
Can you rewind satellite radio?
You can.
Exactly.
So that's nice.
We don't have a handheld shifter, we have a button shifter.
Which we've gotten used to.
Yeah, it's a little weird at first, but you get used to it really quickly.
And it's nice because it clears up space.
And we have nice wood grain, but we also have gloss black. I don't like gloss black.
I actually start to really like gloss black now.
Really?
Yeah, I think it looks perfect.
Do you like it because I don't like it?
Maybe. I also don't mind fingerprints because I don't really clean my cars.
Yeah, exactly. I like to keep my cars clean. The seats are really comfortable too.
Yeah.
But there's no lumbar support.
There is not.
And they're manual.
Manual because electric cars need to save weight.
I guess so. No sunroof.
Save weight. 8 pillars.
What about them?
Great visibility.
True.
I would like to point that out.
They are very thin.
And we got these little windows here.
And in the back. Really good visibility overall whole car. So this has preconditioning, which is pretty cool. All electric cars typically have that, but they have to be plugged in to use it. This one, because it also has the gas motor, it doesn't need to be plugged in, which is pretty damn cool.
That is cool.
So you can have it ready for you in the AC or in the heat, depending on where you are. You know what we didn't talk about yet? The color.
Oh, okay. Don't
Green.
get me started. This is like an interesting looking car, but it comes in such a lame color, like dark green, gray. There's a white, and then there's a red.
Yes.
But like, man.
You know what this is called?
Boring green.
Moonlit Forest Pearl. Think of a moonlit forest. That's probably exactly what this would look like. Overall, I would recommend buying this car. I really like it. If you can live with the looks. I think plug-in hybrids are the way to go right now.
The looks are good from the front though.
Yes, really good.
The daytime running lights are the best.
Yeah, so if you like the daytime running lights, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
Yeah, hit that bell.
That's like your goal, is to get everyone to hit the bell.
Yeah, all I want people to do is just hit that damn bell. Like, it's not really hard. The subscribe button's right there. The bell's right beside it.
That's your Christmas present.
Yeah, please, just hit that bell.
One bell equals one Christmas present for Jacob. I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we're going for a drive. Subscription break. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe right now. Subscribe. We didn't do that.